Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, we're going to talk about makeup and makeup specifically for you. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. One of the subscribers had suggested that I do a video about how to match your skin tone and your makeup with your hair and things of that nature. So I'm going to do a quick video on that, and I'm going to do a quick get ready with me so that you all can take a look at what works for me, and how that kind of works. So the first thing I would think you need to take into consideration before you pick out any foundation is your skin tone. Take a look at your skin. If you burn in the sun or if you brown in the sun, those are two different types of skin tones. So you want to make sure that you take a good solid look at your skin tone and ask yourself these questions. Are you fair? Are you medium? Are you a deeper skin tone? Is it a warm tone that tends towards a golden color? Is it a cooler tone that tends more towards blue? You can also take a look at your inner arm here. If your veins appear blue, then there is a good likelihood that you have a cooler skin tone. If not, then you're going to tend more towards the warmer colors. Now, I have a warm skin tone, but my face has a lot of red in it. And as I've grown older, my face tends to turn my makeup yellow. So I try to pick things for me that are a little bit on the pink side, because that seems to counteract that. But if you don't want to do that because it turns your face a little bit more red, then you might want to consider getting a color correcting stick. And I'm going to show you what that is. A color correcting stick is something that's like this. This is Mary Kay's, but other companies make them as well. This is a purple color correcting stick. If your skin looks sallow or yellow, you can use this to brighten up your skin tone. I'm going to use this here in a minute, and I'm going to show you what I mean. My skin tends to turn yellow on the outer edges of my face. So I'm going to show you how this can actually counteract that. Hang on. Okay. So let me take off my glasses. I don't have on any foundation. I'm going to actually clip my bangs back, tuck my hair behind my ears, and we're going to just use this. I'm going to go on the outer edge of my face where I have the problem, and then I'm going to just blend it in a little bit. Now, if you don't have this problem, this may be something you don't need, but I have found that a lot of ladies actually have trouble with their skin turning yellow as we age. Hang on, ladies, I'm having trouble with my light. There we go. Let's see if that helps it a little bit. So just blend that in. I'm going to go right down through here a little bit with it and just blend it down. Now, I'm going to be using color Beige in 130 here today. This is a color I haven't tried it before, but I'm going to try it today with this. We're going to see how it looks. So this may be an experiment in terror. I do like to try different colors of foundations so that I can see what they do, so that I can tell you guys what they're going to do on my face. So let's get started on the foundation. Okay, so now that I have on all of my color correcting stick, then I'm going to just squirt a little bit of this foundation, and I'm just going to dot it on and go right over the top of it with my foundation brush. And like I said, I don't know if this color is going to be a perfect match or not, but you can see how yellow this color looks. So I'm going to just blend it in. I remember back in the day when everybody was doing the colors of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. That was a pretty good way at the time to do your colors, but I am not a big believer in limiting yourself to just the colors that are supposedly in your color wheel. I think women, especially mature women, need to wear things and use things on their face that make them feel good, and that they love and enjoy. So I'm going to suggest to you, if you have found something that you like, but you may be a cool undertone rather than a warm undertone, and you discover on the color wheel, and by color wheel I mean the artist color wheel. If you don't know how to do one of those, just you can go online and Google, artist color wheel, and you can use anything that's within the warm spectrum if you have a warm undertone. And if you have a cooler undertone, you can stick with the things that are cool if that's what you want to do. I'm not telling anybody to do this. I'm not advocating let's do this, everybody. I'm advocating you do what makes you feel good. And especially when you're older. And one thing I think looks better on older women really than it does younger women, and most people can do this. Most people can wear a red lipstick. You may have to play around with the color, but a bright red lipstick looks really good on older women. It really makes their lips look fuller, and it just looks pretty. Older women can wear bright red lipstick. Okay, after I've done that, I'm going to use Mary Kay's translucent powder. Mary Kay's translucent powder is white, and I like it because it is white, it will reflect light better. And you just tap it on or brush it on, whichever you like. You can tap it into your skin like this if you prefer. I don't skip this step because it really sets your foundation and it gives me a base to work on. A good rule of thumb, but it's not always true, is to apply wet over wet and dry over dry when you're applying your foundation. So I'm going to use a dry powder today. I'm going to use Shy Blush right here. And I'm not going to put on a very heavy blush, just enough to give my cheeks a little color. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not doing a lot, just enough to give me some color there on my cheek. Then I'm going to just go back with my foundation brush and blend all of it together. Because that's one thing, you don't want to get too much blush. Even though this year, a heavier blush is a little bit on trend. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now, I'm going out the door real quick today, so I don't want to take a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. But don't skip your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are the frame for your face. So you want to make sure that you get those done. And I'm using this one by NYX. Mary Kay does not have this color. This is Auburn. And I'm just going to use a little bit, just enough to fill in the gaps. And I'm using Auburn since I colored my hair, and my hair is now Auburn. And I realized we don't have an Auburn. We don't have an Auburn eyebrow pencil. But NYX carries this one, or they did last time I bought this. You know, sometimes these cosmetic companies do away with stuff. And I really enjoyed this. It gives my brows just enough tint of Auburn to make it blend with the rest of my face. So after I've done this, I'm going to grab my spoolie brush and I'm going to just give it a quick smooth down. I'm not going to do a lot, just enough to smooth this down, because remember, we're in a hurry this morning and I've got to get out and go several places. So I thought I'll just show you all this while I'm going. So when you're choosing your eyeshadow colors, look at your eye color. Look at several things. Look at your skin tone. Look at your eye color. Look at all those things and look at colors you love. If you're a mature lady, you're probably going to want to avoid using anything really highly sparkly on your eyelid if you wear glasses, unless it's from here over to the outer corner. Now, having said that, I want you to understand I do violate this rule all the time simply because I like sparkly colors and I like sparkly eyeshadow. But matte, I know, is really the best choice for me. But today we're going to violate that rule and I'm going to use a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to go in with this color here. This is the Mary Kay Warm Palette for Fall 2022. And I just love these colors. And these colors are good for every eye. Every eye color can wear all of these colors. If you're blue-eyed, you can wear any of the apricot type colors, and brown eyes can wear that as well. Green eyes can wear the purples, they can wear the apricots, they can wear anything in here. So these are good for all eye colors, and you can mix it to get a color that you like. So I'm going to go with the top color right here. It has a name, Golden Slumbers, Golden Slumbers, Fill Your Eyes. I don't know what that is. Let me look. Hold on. Golden Possibilities. So I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to go right up here at my brow just to give me a bit of a highlight right here. Your sparkles will highlight your eyes a little bit more illuminating than a matte. And I'm going to use a little right here in the inner corner of my eye, just a little bit, just enough to give my eye a pop. Not a lot. I'm going to stroke that down right like that, just simply because I like these colors. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the color Bronze Horizon, which is this color right here. And I'm going to go at the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to go about halfway over with that. And I'm going to get a pretty good little coat of that on there. This is a very subtle color. It's not highly pigmented. It's not going to be something that's going to be really dark. It's a pretty color. So I'm going to use it up into the crease about halfway over and a little bit up on that orbital bone. Then I'm going to use, after I've done that, I'm going to go in with Purple Vibes. That's this color here, and I'm going to use this color so that I can show you it's a little bit more intense. It's a little bit more vibrant. So I'm going to go in with this. I'm going to tap off my excess, and I'm going to just put this on the outer third of my eye. And I'm going to blend it upward, creating an illusion of lift to my eye. When you're using your darker color on your outer corner, blend up because it gives the eye a lift, okay? Then I'm going to do the same thing on my other eye. Purple is a really good color for green eyes. It makes your eyes look greener. And check it out on the color wheel when you check out the color wheel, if you check out the color wheel. And you can see where they are on the color wheel, and that will help you pick eyeshadow colors for your eye color. Now, again, like I said, I am a big believer in wearing what you like and what you love. And if you say, Elaine, I don't like purple, don't wear it. I don't care how green your eyes are, you're not going to feel confident, you're not going to feel like yourself, you're not going to like it. So after I've done all that, I'm going to take my big blending brush and I'm going to blend everything all together. And just kind of blend it to where it's almost an ombre effect. And that's going to be quite simply pretty much all I do to my upper eye. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my deep brown eyeliner because we're kind of going for a casual look today. And I'm going to line my eye. I'm going to use a little trick that I learned from Shelly at Fabulous 50s, I think is the name of her channel. Check her out. I'll try to remember to drop a link down in the description box, but I'll probably forget. But she's on Instagram and she's on YouTube. And she showed this on Instagram. And what you do is, I'm going to have to get my mirror here so I can see what I'm doing, ladies. You lift up your eyelid, find your last eyelash, and draw a line straight up from there, right like that. Then draw a triangle from the base of your lashes all the way up to that top corner, and you're going to have a little triangle like that. Then go in and join them. Right like that. Now what that does is that gives your eye a lift. So I'm going to do the same thing over on this eye, and I'm not going to show this to you again because there's no need of you looking at this again. And I got to get my mirror over here. So just know that you go at the outer corner, draw a straight line, draw your little triangle, and then line. Okay, now that I've done this, I'm going to just take a little bit of this brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to go under my eye quickly. Not doing a lot, just quickly doing a little bit. Just quickly doing a little bit under my eye. Not a lot, just enough to give it some definition. Now I'm going to take my mascara and I'm going to wiggle from the base all the way out to the end. And I'm going to turn my brush so I can get an even distribution of the mascara. This is Panorama mascara, and there's different brushes on either side, so you want to rotate this brush. I rotate my brush anyway on my mascara because it really helps use all the mascara and you don't have to keep dipping down in there. So once I've got that on, I'm going to take the tip of the brush, which has a little brush on it, this particular mascara does, and I'm going to fan out my lashes to give them just a little bit of separation. And then I'm going to use that little brush on the tip to do my bottom lashes. And I'm going to do the same thing over here on this other eye. Then we're going to go right on into the lips. Now, because I have on this red shirt, I'm going to use a color called Scarlet Red. It's this color here on my lips. And I'm going to actually use the red lip liner. And I am going to overdraw my lips just a little bit. As we age, our lips get thin. And if you're using a darker liner, like a medium nude or a deep nude, for Mary Kay, for instance, or something that's medium to dark, which this certainly is, it looks okay to overdraw your lips. Now, if you're using a light nude or something like that, don't do it because it just looks kind of scary. So don't do that. But with something like this, it's okay to overdraw just a little bit. Now, this is the same trick that I showed you all before, which you're going to make a half circle. You're going to draw a line down the middle of your lip and just make a half circle. You're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Now, this is something I saw on TikTok, and I don't remember who showed this, but if I can find it, I'll drop a link down there in the description box so that you guys can see it. I just use my lipstick right out of the tube, and we're just going to apply it. You're going to apply only over to where you stopped with that circle. Once we've done this, we are pretty much done. So you can see by stopping right here, you're going to prevent lipstick bleed at the outer corner of your lip. So if you keep your lipstick concentrated pretty much right here and don't line all the way back, you're going to get a much softer, more rounded look to your lips, which is flattering as we age. Now, I'm going to let me get situated here and let me fluff my hair back a little bit. I just wash my hair, ladies, and sometimes it's kind of like that old line from a movie, I'd like to kiss you, but I just wash my hair. My hair will not do anything right after I just washed it. So that's hence this is the way my hair is going to look today. So putting on my glasses now, and this is the look. Now this has been simple. It's quick. It's not a lot. There's not a lot to it. And I've taken into account several things. I've taken into account my skin tone. I've taken into account my eye color. I've taken into account my lip shape and the color of my outfit. For instance, I wouldn't want to wear orange with red, even though this is picking up a little bit more orange on camera than it actually is. It's actually more of a red when you get it, it's in person. And I've taken into account my hair color. Since I have colored my hair this auburn color, I've got to be a little bit more careful about wearing pinks. But I do wear pinks, and I do wear fuchsia, and I do wear those colors because that can look really good with a burgundy type of hair color. But if you have gray hair, be sure to pull out the pinks. Even if you don't normally wear pink, try it. Try some pink. Try some hot pink. See how you like that. See if that's something that you can wear. Go down to Walgreens and pick up some Wet n Wild or some kind of cheap lipstick and see if that is something that's going to work for you. Don't spend $18 on a lipstick tube if you're not sure it's going to work for you. If you'd like a sample of something, if I have it on hand, I'd be happy to send it to you if you contact me. Now just know though, I am limited in the number of those I can send out. So let's say the first 5 people that send me an email and email me their address, I'll be happy to send you a sample of lipstick. It'll be what I have on hand. It might not be pink, but I'll send you a sample. Just put down there whether you prefer warm or cool, and I'll be happy to do that for the first 5 people that respond to this. And send it to my email address, which will be down in the description box. And just click on that link, just click on that, and I'll be happy to do that, send it out to the first 5 people this week. So this look is easy, it's quick, it doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of thought, it doesn't take a lot of effort. Now, if you're looking for something simple and you want a real put together look, and you have time to do that, I have time today. A good rule of thumb for your eyes is light, medium, dark. Now, Mary Kay does sell palettes that are 4-color palettes. It has a light. What I would suggest if you buy something like that is you buy a light, you buy 2 mediums, and a dark. You're going to run out of your light and your mediums quicker than you are your dark. Your dark's going to last the longest normally because you're not going to use as much of it. But you can use your light here on the inner corner. You're going to use your medium in the middle, your dark on the outer corner. Then if you like, you can take your medium and sweep it right above the crease, blend it all together. That's a good quick look. It looks good with any light, medium, dark. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for just a classic, simple look. Now with a smoky eye or a more natural eye, you're going to want to do something else. But that's a good rule of thumb for everyday makeup. And just remember, girls, your blending brush is your friend. Blend, blend, blend. And pick something that you like, that you feel comfortable in, colors that you enjoy. Don't wear it just because I said that, mature ladies like this or that. Don't listen to that so much. Listen to what you're telling yourself in here. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I feel confident? Do I feel like myself? How does this make me feel? How does this make me look? If you're not satisfied with the way you look, then it's very easy to change it because makeup isn't a tattoo. Makeup is makeup. It will wash off. So what I always tell ladies who are looking for a different type of look, I usually schedule appointments for them to come over to my house and we'll do a makeover, or I'll do a virtual makeover. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. My email's down in the description box. You can send me an email. But if you want to do this at home, take a Saturday afternoon when you're watching the football game or something, sit down with a mirror and do one side with one makeup, do the other side with the other makeup. See which one you like better. Wash it off, do it again with two different makeups. You will hit on something that you really like, that you think looks good. And I will encourage you not to ask people what they think right now. If you're new to this, don't ask people what they think. They're not the ones wearing the product, it's you. Because there's gonna be people who are always not gonna like what you've got on your face. There's gonna be people that's not gonna like and enjoy your wigs. There's gonna be people that's not gonna like it. So don't worry so much about that. Wear what you like. Wear what you want to wear. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't even let that cross your mind. Don't let that even be on your radar. It's not really up to anybody else what you put on your face, what you put on your head or on your body. That is up to you to monitor. So do what makes you feel good with that. At the end of the day, it's between you and God. So here's my little TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you all have been here until the end, I appreciate it. I know this video is longer than usual. I tried to keep it short and as concise as possible. But you do you. You do what makes you feel good. You wear what you like. So I got to go because I got to take off and do some errands today. But y'all have a wonderful day. I love you guys. God bless you all. Maranatha, folks. Bye-bye.